Morning, everyone. So, got a cool message today that I think is for a very specific sect of people. So again, always take what resonates, leave what does not. So I got the image of, or I guess the words came to me, this restorative time, restoration. And the message with it is that there may be some of you who are kind of resisting, like there is a time of restorative healing that's needed. And it doesn't have to take a ton of time, but I'm getting that some aren't allowing for that time. Like, what's coming to me right now is tree and fruit and the things that are in season. They bloom in their season, right? And then they also have periods of kind of going within, remaining seemingly dormant, but there's a lot of processes taking place during that time, right? And so this could be for anybody. So everybody take whatever is for you, but also I'm getting specifically like female energy around this, like doing, not allowing for this restorative time. And the image with that was, how if you tear a muscle and you just keep working that muscle, like the muscle just doesn't perform like it would have, right? So like other parts of the muscle have to overcompensate, the other parts of the body have to overcompensate, and things just don't work right. And so, and I say this with love, but I feel like whoever I'm talking to kind of needs a like stern message. Is like there's no honor in pushing yourself past the breaking point. The only person that cares about that are going to be the people that are your family and yourself. The only people that are going to experience the burden of that is you and your family and your other loved ones. And so if there's like a sense of badge of honor around that, like pushing yourself, the word play injured is coming to me. A lot of athletes have that mindset, play injured. And I get the idea behind it is like, go the extra mile, show up. That's all fine and good, but like we create our own reality. And so like if you have this paradigm around like I don't have time to recover, if I spend that time recovering, I'll be behind, like you can create that if that's what you want, or you can also allow a time of restoration that springs forward into so much success, or even a time of restoration that success just persists through it. And so like the words I'm getting right now are, whose approval are you seeking by doing this? It's typically people we don't even like when we do that stuff, right? So like I just got like, and so my mind's eye showed me this muscle that was torn and like just this ointment going over it to like cover it up, soothe it. And then also just this beautiful time of like enjoyment in the recovery. And then restoration hardware came to my mind, and I don't know, I just think it's really pretty in there. And so what came to me from that is like this time of restoration is going to be kind of luxurious and enjoyable. And so like tap into what, like part of that healing can also be tapping into things that are kind of indulging for you, right? And there's this like, the phrase no honor in deprivation comes to me. So like think about it too. Here, I'm prompted to say this. Those of you with children, if you have a child who's injured or sick, would you push them past their breaking point to continue forward when they are ill and need to recover? Of course not, unless you're a psycho. In which case you probably need to go see somebody for that, right? Like, so why would you do it to yourself? You're setting an example, right? And like, you need to treat yourself first, the way you would treat those that you love, right? So just allow for this restorative time. Also, like, I did get the image of somebody like in a fetal position, just in a really bad, dark place, dark night of the soul, right? And just want to take a moment to like honor that that is a very painful place to be. And we've all been there. Also, reminder that you're just spirit having a human experience. And so while those feelings are very valid, from the position of being spirit, you can kind of look at your body, mind, and separate yourself a little bit from the suffering. And all it does is just help loosen up some of that energy. And so I see that it's self-inflicted in a lot of ways, and that's okay. But just like take a moment to really noodle what that means for you, if this is resonating for you, right? If you're like, you know, you need to cool it for a bit, what does that look like? And allow for it, because when you repair that muscle, you're going to come back so much stronger. And it's okay to do that and also have no time wasted. So again, just there's no honor in the deprivation. Nobody is going to experience the burden of you overdoing it except for you and your family. So think about that. You know, if it's your employer, if it's, you know, anybody else, like they see you putting on all these hours, like I'm sure they appreciate it, but they kind of don't care, right? Like you can still be a really effective person and employee if you, in fact, probably more so if you take the time you need to restore yourself, right? So just allow for that today. Okay, that's enough. So hopefully that's helpful. Have a great Saturday.